Hi there, just a quick note before this video starts today. I don't know whether my opinions about the route will come over as quite negative. I just want to say there's absolutely no shade intended towards the people who have designed this route. Overall, it's not really the kind of riding conditions that I enjoy. There are lots of people that probably will enjoy this route, and I think in better weather with harder ground, it's a route that I would quite enjoy as well. So I just want to make that clear before we start, that there's no negativity at all intended towards the route. I also want to say that on the video and pictures that I've taken from the ride, it really doesn't do justice to how treacherous it was in places. So if you are considering doing the route and you're looking at this video to decide whether or not to do it, it was a lot worse than it looks on the video. So just bear that in mind. Thank you. Good morning, or afternoon I think probably now. So after a bit of a shaky start trying to get the sat-nav right, or the GPS right, we're on our way. So I've signed up to a gravel ride, Belgian gravel ride with Caffee Velo Verde on Saturday, and it's due to absolutely piss it down between now and on the day. So I thought I'd come and recce the part of the route that I don't know very well and see what it's like. I'm glad I did, because I'm not sure, to be entirely honest, whether I'm going to do it if it's been raining all week. Just on a bridleway at the minute, that is just going to be a mud fest. So I'm glad I've come today. It's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, go and check the route out and start having a think about whether to can this weekend or not. Well, this hasn't really gone to plan. Little bastard. Look at that hair. So we're nearly 10 miles in, still only had that one small bit of bridleway. I'm thinking if I do it, I might put my Shoreby Marathon road tyres on. If it's really sloppy, having knobblies on isn't going to give me much traction anyway, so might as well have the puncture protection. So we've just crossed a very busy road. I think it's the A52. Had to stop and try and run across, so it's going to be interesting when that's an event and multiple people trying to cross. Yeah, so I thought we were coming on to some nice gravelly bridleway. It looks like it might be one way, but that's not the way we're being sent. We're just on another back lane. Oh, it's like from the sublime to the ridiculous. We've gone from just flat tarmac to wading. I'm really in two minds about the weekend. It is due to rain from tomorrow. I think I don't know whether there's a couple of days where it's not raining actually later in the week, but I mean it's dry today, it was dry yesterday, and you've got great big grooves where Land Rovers or something have been through, and it's just full of water. So if it's, at the moment there's a 70% chance of rain on Saturday, and if that comes, this is going to be miserable. Going to be wet through, covered in mud, with large chunks of road riding. I just don't know. I mean, I've not paid a lot for entry to this, and it's been nice to get a few routes. I think a lot of the area is area that I ride around anyway, so it's not going to be anything brand new. This part is, which is why I wanted to come and do a recce today, just to see what I was letting myself in for. But yeah, really need to think about it. Finally. So I survived coming around the fields, and we're just coming off down the side of the Grantham Canal. This is harder and much more manageable. I think that section of field is going to be unrideable on Saturday, and if I do the event, if it all goes ahead without any change to route, I may skip that section. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful day. I feel a bit sick and I could do with something to eat. There's a bench that I've just passed, but I'm a little bit wary stopping on a canal side as a lone female. So I'm going to keep coming till I get off the end of here and then sit and get something to eat. So nice. Well, I've just had something to eat. I had a salt and vinegar crisp cob because I'm all about the class. So feeling a bit less sick. I am going to eat my words about the lack of off-road bits, but I'm still of the mind that this is not going to be terribly terribly rideable come the weekend. Oh, pheasant. To ride past them and disturb them, unfortunately. The only way through. So it looked like a mum, a dad and quite a mature cygnet. Its bill hadn't turned orange yet, but he looks quite big, a bit like me, hung on till the bitter end before I left home. This is getting a bit treacherous, hang on. Yeah, parts of this look like they're going into the canal itself. Yeah, I'm not doing this route on Saturday, not a chance. I've got a couple of bits as it is where the wheels are just going round, well, yeah, going round and not going forward. Finally back on some actual path rather than just riding through grass and mud. My tyres are just shedding lumps. Oh, that was hard work, man, really hard work. So pretty, but like in my granny gear for that. I am not enjoying this now. This isn't my kind of terrain. It's just riding across grass, soft, muddy, and at times really sludgy grass. It's hard work. It's not technical. You know, it's pretty for a little bit, but there's nothing new to see. It's hedgerows have just been cut, so there's going to be thorns everywhere, and it's just the same just reeds and reeds and reeds and the old canal. It looks like I think I might be coming towards the end of this section, but if it looks like there's more, I'm going to tap out at the next road section and just ride the road back. Just not enjoying this now. I'm just trying to get to the end. Oh well. Don't know whether you can see that there on a little nest. I'm tapping out. It looks like the path continues down here for a little bit. It's not loads, but I'm done. There's a little bit up and over this bridge that can join back up to the main road, so I'm doing that. Yeah, I've had enough on this now. So I'm not one that usually likes to quit, but you know, there's pushing through for the sake of it. For what, you know, I want to enjoy this, so bike's up to the eyeballs again. But yeah, I'm not really sure what to make of this route, if I'm entirely honest. There are a couple of bits of it that I thought, yes, this is really cool. This is my kind of bridle way, farm access road. And in the summer, a lot of this might be really, really nice, but not this time of year, not for me. Well, I'm back on the main road, well, not main road, back on some little back roads, and already this seems better. So, in ongoing, I'm really fucking not enjoying this. I was lulled into the false sense of security, coming back onto some what I thought were gravel roads. A few puddles. My wheels were nice and kind of shedding all the mud and getting washed off, and I thought, great, nearly back to the main road, hopefully. And fucking hell, I don't know how many times I've been up to the bloody ankles in puddles. Yeah. Definitely not doing this route on Saturday if I do the event at all. This is not my idea of fun. I know there's some gravellers out there that will probably like this, and mountain bikers, this is probably a bit of your terrain as well, but yeah, this is just not fun anymore. I made it back to the car. That was about 29 miles, I think. I messed the first bit up because I started from the car, rode down a mile and a half or so, ended up switching it off, switching it back on, messing about, trying to find a route. Anyway, it's probably just shy of 30 miles that I've done. It was horrific. It's no exaggeration. I've been up to like mid-calf, going through really deep puddles on that little track. I've fallen off for the first time since I got cleats in about 2012-13. It's the first time I've fallen over because I couldn't unclip. It was just too sludgy, couldn't get out of it. Yeah, just not an enjoyable kind of route for me. I don't mind a bit of mud, you know. I think at this time of year in the UK you're going to get splashed and stuff, but to be riding for so long with really wet feet at this time of year, yeah, I mean, it wasn't all bad, you know, and I think had it been in the summer and it had been a bit muddy like that, I probably would quite enjoy it because it's not quite so cold. But just long stretches of monotony along the canal, not fast, yeah, and then just lots of like little back country roads that I do if I'm doing a road ride, which as I've said before, I don't find road riding particularly exciting or enjoyable. So for me, I don't think I'm going to do it at the weekend. Not this route anyway. I might do one of the shorter ones, just, you know, but we'll see. Anyway, sorry to be a bit of a Debbie Downer on this one. I'm glad I reccied it. Like I say, I think had I come out on Saturday and it be absolutely pissing down and it be that route and it be in a worse state than it is today, yeah, I'd have been really, really miserable. So I'm off home to clean my bike. It's probably the filthiest it's ever been. Get a shower, get something to eat, and decide what to do about Saturday. If any of you are doing it, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've reccied the route or if you're going to go ahead regardless. And yeah, see you next time.